Hello everyone. In this video we're going to do a quick walkthrough of installing Cubro's Vitrum Centralized Management software into your VMware environment. And there's a few things that we need to make sure are configured before we start the install process. The first of those is that VTX is enabled in your host system's BIOS. The second thing is that you have your zipped Vitrum image that you'll receive from Cubro. The third is, of course, that your VMware environment is installed, whether this be Workstation Pro or in my case I'm going to be using Player to demonstrate the install. It's recommended that you have at least 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 50 gig hard drive available for the Vitrum VM, and it's also recommended that DHCP is enabled on your local network. With that out of the way, we can extract the Vitrum zipped image to a folder of your choice by right-clicking and selecting Extract All. I've already extracted it to my desktop, and the result is we get this folder with all of the goodies that VMware needs inside. With that, we can start our VMware application. And we can navigate to the menu here, select File, select Open, and then go to the folder that you just extracted from your zipped image and select the vitrum.ovf file. Click Open. And this process is going to bring up this dialog box to where you can change the name of the VM. I'm just going to leave the defaults and click Import. And the import process can take a little bit of time, so let's just skip forward in the video at this point. Once VMware has finished the import process, you can right-click on your new Vitrum VM and select Settings. And if you have additional hardware resources such as RAM or processor cores that you want to allocate to the Vitrum VM, you can do that here. One thing that definitely needs to be done though is going to Network Adapter and changing this from NAT to a bridge connection. And depending on how your system is configured, if you have multiple network adapters or connected to multiple networks, you probably want to select the appropriate adapter that you want this connection bridged to as well. And you can do that by clicking on this Configure Adapters button and just unchecking the ones you don't want to use or checking the one that you do need this assigned to. Once that's done, click OK, and then click OK in this dialog box as well, and we're ready to start our Vitrum VM. Double clicking on that will get it fired up. And once Vitrum boots, you'll be greeted with this welcome banner that shows the IP address that you can enter in a web browser to go to your management platform. The first time you do this, you will receive an invalid certificate, connection not secure message. Depending on the browser you're in, you're going to follow the steps necessary to add an exception. So in Firefox, I'm going to click Advanced, then I'm going to click Add Exception, and then confirm that security exception. At this point, I'll be taken to the login page for Vitrum. And we can log in with our default credentials of admin and then Cubro for the password. Now you're all set to start using Vitrum. It is also possible to log into the Vitrum VM itself. This is intended only for troubleshooting purposes, but this can be done by using the username or the default credentials of the username of Vitrum, and then also password Cubro. Now that Vitrum's installed, you can go ahead and start managing all of your Cubro devices from one central location. Thanks for watching this video, everybody. Hopefully it was helpful to some degree, and I'll talk to you later.